Hey ladies, I want to do a demonstration on spring rolls for you. So easy. People love spring rolls. We usually order them, right, if we want to make a healthier choice at a restaurant, but it is so easy to do at home. So I want to show you what the setup is. I want to explain to you how to do it, and then I want to encourage you to do this at home because it's a great thing to have in your refrigerator ready to go. It's also really fun to do when you have guests over. So the first thing you're going to need is rice wraps or rice paper. So you should be able to find this at any typical grocery store, probably in the Asian department. I have had these forever, like a few years. There's so many in them that it's quite ridiculous. I mean, I still got a ton left. So rice paper. Then I cut up some veggies in strips. So I chose to do bell peppers and yellow squash, or I'm sorry, yellow zucchini. It might be yellow squash. You know, kind of looks like, yeah, I think it's a yellow squash. And then I decided to cut up carrots into strips. You could also shred carrots if you wanted to. So these are kind of my go-to to stuff into a spring roll. And I just have these in my refrigerator already ready to go. So whenever I want to make the fresh spring rolls, which they're the best fresh, I can just pull this out. Now today, I do have a spicy peanut sauce, which I'll give you a link to, which is amazing. But I have an avocado, cucumber, basil topping. So we're going to put this on there. I like to put mine in my spring wrap instead of dipping it because sometimes you can get in trouble dipping. You might over dip. So I like to know how much I'm serving on each spring roll. So I'm actually going to put that inside the spring roll. And then you can do shredded cabbage. You can also do spinach, which is what I'm going to do today. And then I know that there is basil in this, but it's also really awesome to put fresh basil leaves, especially if you're doing a peanut sauce. So those are my fixings. I have put eggs in spring rolls. I have made taco spring rolls with taco stuff inside, taco meat, slices of avocado, black beans, a little bit of salsa, cilantro. I've actually put that in a spring roll. The Asian vegetable stir fry, I've put those into spring rolls. So really there's just expand your mind. There's no limit. So once you have all of your things out, which these were just in my refrigerator, I just pulled them out. You are going to take a cup of hot water. When I say hot water, not hot that you can't stick your finger in it, but hot like really warm bath water. And then I'm going to pour it into a pie pan. So typically this is enough water just to fill a big coffee cup, pretty much almost to the top. So here's my pie pan, and then you're going to need a ceramic plate. It will not work on a wooden cutting board. You need to have something the spring rolls are not going to stick to. So I've got a big ceramic plate, and now I'm ready to go. So the key is the dip and turn, okay? You're gonna think dip and turn. That's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna take one of these wrappers. We don't want to push it too far back and forth because it will break, but you're going to dip it, and then you're going to turn it, making sure that the whole wrap gets wet. If you turn it slow enough, you should only have to do it one time. If you turn it really fast, you can go 2 times around. So I'll show you both. The first time I'll do it fast. No, I'll do it the slow first time. So I'm gonna dip, so it covers about halfway, and then I'm going to turn. So I just keep turning, and you will see the wrapper get wet. And then I might have to kind of let it dip down so that the center gets wet. And then I'm going to go like this. Now at first it's going to feel a little bit hard still, but as it sits here, it's going to get really soft. Then usually I start with my leaves, my lettuce leaves or my cabbage. So again, I'm just going to take a couple pieces of spinach, and I want you to see, I'm going to actually put it towards the bottom, okay, like that. So towards the bottom. So this is my little bed, right? My little bed. Now you can also do tofu strips, which actually will increase the protein, and because you have a sauce on it, it's actually going to add flavor. Hi, Berlyn. Okay, come on in. We're just making some spring rolls.
I went up
What? We got stuff crashing.
them.
You did?
I ran up with them and get the little wood.
Well, awesome. Well, come on up though. We're gonna make some spring rolls. You want to help, Mama?
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm going to have Berlyn help me here. This is great to do with your family. So you're going to put that on there, right on the lettuce. So I'm going to do Here you go. Can you put that on there? A yellow squash and a bell pepper. I'm going to put a carrot on there.
Yeah.
I might do 2 yellow squash. Can you put that on there? Okay, perfect. So I have a little bit of vegetables. And then again, if I wanted to do a strip of tofu, I could do a strip of turkey, or you could do turkey meat, totally. You could do chicken strips. Then I'm going to do some of this. So can you take the spoonful, Bee? Take a spoonful and put it right on there. Yep, right on there. Good job. And I'm going to kind of spread it. Do a little bit more. This is so good. And this is what really makes it flavorful. Perfect, Bee. And then I'm going to do 1 basil leaf. So can you put a basil leaf right on top? Because I love basil. It's so good. Perfect. Okay, so now when you go to, so here's what it looks like, all kind of towards one side of the spring roll, and then it's kind of like a burrito, guys. You're going to lift, and it's going to be kind of gummy, so just be gentle, and as you lift, you're going to go up and over the vegetables, and then you're going to tuck it back. So I'm tucking it back. Let me show you. I'm tucking it back, and then, just like a burrito, watch, you take the ends in, and then you roll. Can you help me roll? Roll, 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 and roll. Like so. And then because it's so gummy, look at that. It actually all holds together. Okay? So that's what it looks like. Bee, do you want to help me do another one? Let Mommy get a plate.
Let's get one more burrito.
All right, let's do another one. Okay.
Another burrito.
So, another burrito / spring roll. So this time I'm going to twist it a little bit faster so you can see what that looks like, okay? All right, Bee. So, you want to help me? Okay, come here. Hang on, let Mommy move it over here. See, kids love this stuff. So you're going to dip it like this. Dip it, and now turn, turn, turn.
Make sure we get all of it.
And you have to make sure the whole thing gets wet, right? So I'm not doing it quite as fast. I'm still going it kind of slow. Okay, then we come up, shake it off, and then we put it on here. And then as it sits, it's going to start to get gummy, okay? So this time, so that the sauce, this is another thing. If you don't like the sauce on the outside, so when you eat it, it's kind of going out, I'll show you what we can do. I'm going to put a big spinach leaf right there, Bee. And now here you go. Can you put 2 of these? We're going to put 2 of each this time. But really, any vegetables. I mean, these are the ones that are easiest to cut into strips. Here you go. Can you put those on there? All right. Now, go ahead and do a big dollop. Again, the spicy peanut sauce is amazing. This is really fresh, too. This actually would be good with some mint, maybe, even. I'm thinking something really, yeah, oh, that's a little bit too much. Maybe like that much. Maybe right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a leaf on top of it now, Bee. Can you cover it up kind of like a blanket? Can you cover it up like a blanket? See, this is so fun. You can get creative. Okay, let's put another little... Yep, good night. Let's put another little blanket on there. Okay, and then do you remember what we do? We very gently pull it up and over. And then we tuck it under. And then wait, we put the sides in. And then you do this. Roll, roll, roll. And there you go. So you can experiment with how much stuff you want to stuff in it. But yeah, we're going to eat one of these. You're going to try it. Okay? Yep, you're going to try it if you want to. Now, the spring rolls are best being made fresh. I have stored them in the refrigerator for like a day. I don't mind, but I'm also not really picky when it comes to eating healthy food. So you can decide, but this is not hard to do. It's literally a cup of water in the microwave, pouring it into a pie pan, pulling out the stuff that you've already made, and then making it up fresh. This is great to do with girlfriends. It's great to do with your family. It's great to serve as an appetizer. And again, you can have the sauce on the side if you wanted to and just really stuff it full of vegetables. But I hope you have fun. I hope this becomes part of your healthy repertoire. Spring rolls, right, Bee? Mm-hmm. What do we think? Thumbs up? Yay! Anything you want to say to the ladies?
Have good time with your spring roll. I don't want to try it, please.
Okay.